Hello, and welcome to Tai Chi for Senior Adults, Part 1. My name is Steve, and I'd like to thank you for the opportunity to tell you a little bit about our program. Tai Chi for Senior Adults is a gentle exercise program based in the ancient martial art of Tai Chi. The exercises are very gentle, and I know you've probably seen Tai Chi in movies and on television. It's done very slowly, very methodically, very relaxed, and that is the key. We want to learn to relax, we want to de-stress, we want to tone our muscles, and we want to improve our balance, all at the same time. So this is a wonderful program that encompasses many wellness aspects. First, I'd like to talk a little bit about the centerpiece of Tai Chi. And that is a technique, I think you're going to like it, and I think you're going to want to do it every single day. It's a technique called breathing. Now, I know you say, Steve, I think I already know how to breathe because I'm watching this video. True enough. But if I told you there is another way to breathe that is more beneficial, that is going to help lower your blood pressure, it's going to help lower your stress rate, and relax you all at the same time, that would be pretty interesting, right? Okay, so the name of this particular type of breathing is focused breathing. It has several different other names: deep breathing, diaphragmatic breathing, and from the ancient Chinese, belly breathing. And what focused breathing is, we utilize the diaphragm. The diaphragm is a large muscle just below the lungs, and when we inhale deeply, breathing through our nose, and the diaphragm comes into play there, the lungs can fill to their full capacity. What most of us do, myself included, sometimes is what's called shallow breathing or chest breathing. That's where the breath stops about right here, and most of the time we do that when we breathe through our mouth. We take what we think is a deep breath, and it stops about right here, and that's what causes shortness of breath. That can also cause anxiety and stress. So what we want to do is learn to relax, breathe to our full capacity, and that is what we are going to look at today in Part 1, the relaxation and health benefits of focused breathing. And the name is just like it implies. We're going to think about our breathing. We're going to focus on the breath. So I know for some of you, you're going to think, wow, this is about as interesting as watching paint dry. But please bear with me for a moment, and I think you'll see what can actually happen here when we work on our focused breathing. So first off, I'm going to tell you, we use this right here. Our nose. That is how we're constructed. So we do the breathing through the nose. This is plan B. This is plan A, breathing through the nose. This is plan B, breathing through the mouth when plan A is not in the picture. So we're going to do all of our breathing through the nose, both inhale and exhale. And we are going to help direct that flow of air. We're going to touch the roof of our mouth just behind our top row of teeth with our tongue, as if we were going to say Los Angeles, Our mouth will remain closed during the breathing. And another thing that is very, very, very key to focused breathing is we want to relax. We want to be very relaxed when we breathe. So let's breathe a bit, shall we? So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to breathe in slowly. And then we breathe out at the same tempo. So let's breathe in, 2, 3, 4, and breathe out, 2, 3, 4. Breathing in through the nose, 2, 3, 4. Breathing out, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Feels pretty good, right? It might feel a little bit unnatural at first because we've kind of gotten away from that. That is our natural way of breathing. But we, in our hectic society, we've kind of gotten away from deep breathing, belly breathing, using our diaphragm to breathe. So this is something we want to practice every day. It can be done standing. It can be done seated. And for lack of a better term, it's also meditation. And that is an awfully good thing. There are massive benefits to guided meditation like that, or focused meditation, I should say. Okay, so now we're going to pause just a second and we're going to add a bit of movement to our focused breathing. Okay, as I said, we're going to add a little bit of movement to our focused breathing, and this is also called meditation in motion. So the first thing we want to do is relax. This is going to be very, very much fun, very beneficial, and so we want to just relax and enjoy the ride. So let's take a full step, shoulder width stance or greater than shoulder width, and sink slightly in the knees. Okay? So let me show you what we're going to do first. It's a very graceful movement called osprey wings. We turn the palms out. We breathe in to the top of an arc, and then we gently breathe out. So we're going to breathe in. And then we gently breathe out. I'd like to point out that we anchor the movement to the breathing. So when we breathe in, we want the hands to be at the top of the arc. And then when we breathe out, we want the hands to be back to the beginning when we finish our exhale. So we're going to breathe in. And we breathe out. So we're relaxed in the knees, and as we breathe in, we stand slightly, and as we breathe out, we sink back down again. Remember our posture. Breathe in. Okay, so I urge you to practice a bit of focused breathing, whether it be sitting, whether it be standing. The benefits are amazing. In very short order, you'll feel more relaxed, you'll feel less tense, and the more you do it, and we want to do a lot of breathing anyway, right? So why not get the most benefit out of it we can? So I urge you to practice focused breathing. And in part 2, we're going to look at some other exercises to attach to our focused breathing. And this is a promise to you, like Elvis Presley said, next time, a little less conversation, a little more action. Thanks. I hope you have a great rest of your day.